I am so freaking warm right now.
My reign has just begun.
Hey guys, Josh Alexander here, and today we are watching Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. You'll notice this is out earlier than usual, and that's because, well, I caved when the leak came out, so I'm sorry. You can all attack me, you can all abrasively murder me, but at the end of the day, I always watch these earlier than it would be in the UK, because it doesn't come out technically in the UK until 9 PM on Monday. So if you really wanted these, you know, the time that I'm supposed to watch them, you wouldn't get it till about Tuesday. But I'm being nice, you know, this is my excuse. Plus, I had the time and I thought, well, why not? Let's do it. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Game of Thrones are right, making enough money from a little leak like this. So yeah, please attack me, embrace me, whatever you want. But this is coming out earlier because, yeah, because I decided. So yeah, last episode was a lot of it was a, you know, a starter upper. We were getting to grips with the characters were. We were getting to see sort of where their paths might take them in this particular season. I mean, we're not going to discuss the whole Daenerys thing because, I mean, I've spent the last week defending her, and my comment section has been very explosive with everybody's feelings on the whole Daenerys, Sam, and just the whole idea of Daenerys' character in this episode. Personally, I think they've really just kind of done her dirty, and I'm, you know, and I do feel like a lot of people have said it, and I kind of do agree that they're going to try and paint her as a villain this season, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's where her story goes. And if it does, thank fucking God for that, because I hope she fucking burns every single one of the bastards that have underestimated her. You can't go from having her as this character in season 7, you know, from where she started from up to date now, to even season 7 episode 6 or 5, whatever it was, sorry, 6 was it? When she says to Jon, when she's crying the fact that he's bent the knee to her, which he did out of choice, by the way, he didn't have to. She said before that, you know, we'll destroy the Night King and his army and we'll do it together. She didn't say, if you bend the knee, at that point. Once she'd seen it, she believed it, and then he was like, no, you're my queen. So, but yeah, at that point, she was like, you know, I hope I deserve it. So I'm kind of, you know, anyway, we're not going to talk about that because I could talk about that for hours. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But yeah, so I understand Sam's upset, I get it. And I know a lot of people are going to draw parallels because obviously we're going to get a bit of a showdown between Jaime and Daenerys in this episode. Let's just see what happens, okay? I'm intrigued, I'm excited, and this camera doesn't have a lot of battery left, so without further ado, let's get into it. This is episode 2.
Your sister pledged to send her army north.
She did.
I don't see an army. I see one man with one hand. It appears your sister lied to me.
She does that.
She lied to me as well. She never had any intention of sending her army north. She has Euron Greyjoy's fleet and 20,000...
He fucking... I know, I'm not even fucking speaking to Tyrion at this
Golden
point.
Company from Essex. Bought and paid for.
Take his fucking pin off him.
Even if we defeat the dead, she'll have more than enough to destroy the survivors.
We.
I promised to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise. Your Grace, I know my brother.
Like you knew your sister.
Bitch, you got a point. You better fucking look at Brienne.
Beyond loyalty.
Yes, that's what she said. Fuck houses, fuck loyalty.
This is about survival.
Oh my God, that's what she said to him. I fucking love these two. Yes, you... Come on, are you gonna stand for him?
You don't know me well, Your Grace. But when we were both taken prisoner and the men holding us tried to force themselves on me, so Jaime defended me. And lost his hand because of it.
And she loves him, and he loves her, okay?
Without him, my lady, you would not be alive.
That's the tea.
Armed me, armoured me, and sent me to find you and bring you home. Because he'd sworn an oath to your mother.
I know Death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
See, isn't it interesting that we thought in the trailer she was talking to someone, but she's just...
My weapon.
I'll get right on it.
You won't be able to help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
I'll tell them after.
What about afterwards?
Yeah.
How do you know there is an afterwards?
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
Yes, I think you're right.
What are you doing?
What?
I think you know.
I truly don't.
We have never had a conversation last this long without you insulting me. Not once.
You want me to insult you?
No!
Good.
Oh, stop it. I just kiss. I'm sorry, and I know a lot of you are like Tormund and Brienne fans, which is like... Really? Sure, you live that fantasy hunt. I'm in reality right here with these two. Oh, you look so beautiful.
I asked him to be my hand because he was good and intelligent and ruthless when he had to be. He never should have trusted Cersei. You never should have either.
That's the tea.
I thought you knew his sister. Families are complicated. I'll certainly have been. I take the Iron Throne.
What about the North? It was taken from us. We took it back, and we said we'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Apologies, my lady. Your Grace.
What is it?
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa. If you'll have me.
These two. I think she's understanding that the North is such a force that I'm hoping that Daenerys will see, maybe I can be ruler of the Six Kingdoms. I don't know.
I'm going to be in the crypt with my son, and I'd feel a lot better with you down there to protect us.
I'm sure a lot of people would.
I don't know who she...
Alright, I'll defend the crypt then.
Tony's speaking of Shireen, and I can't. I hope she fucking kills a White Walker. I hope she goes and kills a White Walker in the crypt. You watch if that happens and she stops.
He'll come for me.
Is this what he wants?
He's tried before, many times, with many three-eyed ravens.
So that's what
Why?
he want.
What does he want?
Is this...
An endless night. He wants to erase this world, and I am its memory.
That's what death is, isn't it?
Nothing. And then...
Forgetting.
Right, yeah.
Thought I was a baby. That's how I got so strong. Giant's milk.
Okay. Well. Everyone's like...
We'll have that drink.
Why?
He saw
When was
something...
the last time you fought for anyone but yourself?
He saw something in the flames.
I fought for you, didn't I?
Yep. He did.
I want to know what it's like before that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I can't go. She still looks 12 though, that's the issue.
Arise, Brienne of Tarth. a knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh my god. Just say you love each other, just kiss each other.
Sir Brienne of Tarth, knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, look at her face.
But been gone for
No.
so very long.
I'm not ready because this is it.
Couldn't remember the names. They spun her around on the damp old stone. Spun away all her sorrow and pain.
Oh wait, are we getting that here now before it finishes? Is this what it finishes on?
And he raped her.
He didn't. He loved her.
Oh shit, it's coming.
They were married in secret. After Rhaegar fell on the Trident, she had a son. Robert would have murdered the baby if he ever found out, and Lyanna knew it. So the last thing she did, as she bled to death on her birthing bed, was give the boy to her brother, Ned Stark, to raise as his bastard. My name, my real name, is Aegon Targaryen.
Oh.
It's impossible.
I wish it were.
Who told you this?
Bran. He saw it,
He saw it.
and Samwell confirmed it. He read about their marriage at the Citadel without even knowing what it meant.
A secret no one in the world knew. Except your brother and your best friend.
Why are they doing this to her character?
Does it seem strange to you?
It's true, Danny. I know it is.
If it were true,
That would make you.
it would make you the last male heir of House Targaryen. You'd have a claim to the Iron Throne.
They're here. They're gonna ride the dragons. Okay guys, so another good episode, again a leading up episode. I did kind of think episode 1 and 2 were going to be these sort of, we're just getting to grips with. Episode 1 was seeing the characters, getting familiar with where they are. Episode 2 was building on that and seeing those conversations that we needed to have ready for this. Great to see Jaime back. Love Jaime, think he's been brilliant. One of my favourite characters that has progressed through the seasons. It's so funny because obviously at the moment of recording this, I've just finished season 2 with Lee. So he's still a little bit of a dick. But we're on the way there. I find it so difficult to deal with the Daenerys, Aegon Targaryen, Jon Snow thing, because it's just, and I know, like, for me, this whole thing about he would have a legitimate claim to the throne. Now, I never particularly stood behind Daenerys because she had the greatest claim to the throne. I wouldn't say that. I don't think I've ever really stated, yes, I want her to be queen because she has the best claim to it. I don't think I've ever said that. I wanted her to do it because I fucking love her to bits, and the amount of stuff that she's gone through. And yeah, I know John's gone through stuff, but anyway. But, you know, followed her character through so much that that was sort of the reason I always wanted her to succeed. Because at this point, I really don't think that claims to the throne mean sweet F all. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the Targaryens were usurped by the Baratheons that were then taken over by the Lannisters. I mean, it's completely off whose claim to the throne it is now. So, like, it just needs to be like, Daenerys needs to think, well, do you know what? No, I mean, I don't know if she's that honourable. It's such a difficult one. And I completely understand where she's coming from in the sense of, oh, your brother and your best friend told you that. But I really do think that the writers of this show are like, let's make her an, like, really angry and pissed off character. Now, I understand she's had this thing of going through fire and blood, but that's to get back. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm going to stand by her because I've stood by her for the last 7 seasons. I'm not going to stop now. And bad writing's not going to stop me. I'm just worried this is all leading up to the point of a showdown where Daenerys is going to die. And as a villain and not even as a... I don't know. I mean, I'm really interested to see where the next couple of episodes go, because as far as I'm aware, the next episode, episode 3, is the battle, because it's the longest one, 82 minutes or whatever. I want to know what the next 3 episodes after that are. Are they going to defeat the White Walkers and then... Because to me, I feel like they might just defeat them, and the next 3 episodes are just going to be Cersei versus whoever's left. Because what would be the whole point of the Golden Company then? Unless a few of them escape Winterfell and head down south to Daenerys, to Cersei, and the Golden Company fight whatever's left. Because don't forget, we still have to have the dragon over King's Landing, which I can only assume is going to be either the Night King's... It's either going to be Viserion and the Night King, Drogon and Dany, or, you know, Rhaegal and Jon, or Aegon. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see where this is going to go. Anyway, sorry, I've gone off on a little bit of a tangent there. Arya had sex. As I said, I found that really uncomfortable because I was like, we've watched Maisie Williams from like a little 10, 11-year-old girl, or she's 13-year-old girl, to see her like start to get undressed. Like, you get used to, you know, nudity in the show, like it just goes without saying, it comes with the job. But seeing that, I was like, this is really awkward. It's almost as awkward as you know, Gilly and Sam's sex scene. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how that pursues. You know, is that just like, are they both going to take this as just a one-night stand of, yeah, this was before I died sort of thing? Or are they both going to keep this as sort of, this meant more? Is she going to end up pregnant? I mean, I think like everyone's just going to get fucking pregnant in this season. Like, everyone's just pregnant in this season. Like Cersei. I mean, is Dany pregnant? You know, that was something that was quite well, you know, rumoured that was going to happen. Is it? I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the next episode. And she may very well be. And for all we know, you know, if they're going to do that, I mean, I'll be so pissed off if she is pregnant and then she has the baby and Jon's like, well, I'm going to pass it down to him. And he becomes... Because that's just like, oh, boring. You know, I'd prefer it to end with fire and blood. What else happened this episode? Bran sort of said that the Night King was after him and was coming after every three-eyed raven before him because he wanted this long night. He wanted basically death. And to get rid of the memories of everyone, because Bran holds everything in there. So that's interesting. I'll be interested to see if he spends a lot of time in the air on Viserion, or if he does get on the ground, the Night King, to see. Obviously he had a lot of White Walkers at the front then, the Whites will be following suit. But yeah, lots of excitement. Also that scene between Sansa and Daenerys, where they were like, oh, let's have this lovely conversation, but no, actually let's turn it into an argument. If, you know, surely we can just have 6 kingdoms, can't we? You know, I mean, like, there's no point in crying over spilt milk. I mean, you know, I just don't know. But yeah, I'm interested to see where that goes, and if we do get any development in that. If any of them, whoever survives the battle. I hope Sam and Gillian, the baby, survive the battle, because I haven't got time for that. And I really hope, you know, I'm worried that one of them's going to die. I'm also really worried that Miss Sunday or Grey Worm, one of them is going to die. I'm also really concerned that Brienne or Jaime is going to die in one of their arms. The fact that he made her a knight there was so amazing. I mean, I really loved their conversations this episode, because last time we saw them it was very quick. And I loved how he harped back to her saying, fuck loyalty, this goes beyond loyalty. That was brilliant. And yeah, he made her a knight, which I'm really happy about, but also makes me really worried, because it's like, you know, they were all sitting around that fire like the Last Supper. And I'll be really interested to see how many of those make it. Also, really interested to see if anything happens to Varys. And where Melisandre is, you know, she said she would return because she has to die in this country. Just like Varys. Will they die in the battle against the undead? Or are we talking about another battle with Cersei and the Golden Company? I'm really interested to find out. But yeah, lots of food for thought. I'm still trying to process it. But yeah, I mean, I think next episode is going to be a big one. And yeah, I'm going to have to be ready. I'm going to have to get some tissues. Okay guys, thank you much for watching. Be sure to like, share and subscribe. All my social media in the description box below. And yeah, until next time. See ya.